Welcome to Dude Tell Me. Today's episode of Dude Tell Me, we're introducing my boy, my friend, Benny Boy Bites.
Yo,
Welcome,
what's
Ben.
good?
What's up, Ben?
What's up, Ben?
How you guys doing today?
Doing
Good,
great. It's a
good.
great day in the neighborhood.
It's excited
That
to
part.
talk to you, man. You know, we
Hey.
we just all ate dinner, but I'm sure you had a better meal than us.
Bro,
I,
what was on the menu tonight?
I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Okay, what's on the menu tonight?
I actually did a very poor job at planning, so I'm probably gonna just throw something together. I think I got some pasta and some chicken in the chicken in the fridge, pasta in the pantry. So I'll probably just do like a simple like tomato sauce or something.
Okay. Well, Ben, as you know, with Dude Tell Me, the whole point of this segment of the podcast is for us to learn about different things and different goals, aspirations that people we know are into. Why don't you tell us a bit about what you're trying to achieve in the world these days?
Yeah, man. My main goal is to just kind of spread my passion for cooking as far as I can reach and with whatever platform I have. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm working on making a cookbook as well as trying to finesse my way into making like a private chef career out of it. And I think what you and most other people that know me by is just from making some videos.
Yeah, you've made some pretty good videos. You've gotten a lot of traction
Thank you.
on TikTok. Am I right?
We're just starting out still.
Bro,
It's
so
going
humble.
well. It's going the best out of all the places I've been posting. It's just been TikTok and Instagram so far. We're working on making some YouTube shorts, but
Okay.
right now TikTok is the best.
Okay, I got you. I gotta ask, with this journey of being a chef, are you trying to become like a true pro chef? Like, what does that look like for you? And how far are you trying to go with it?
Man, I my in my mind I see like working as either a private chef or having like a super dope food truck, like one of
Ooh,
those ones where like you see it on Food Network once or twice. Like
yeah.
I feel like that would be just dope as hell. um
Okay.
I also could kind of see myself going into like cooking instructing just because like I really enjoy bringing what I love to do and teaching other people how to do it.
Okay, I got you.
So, are,
So,
are you classically trained chef, or are you kind of like self-taught yourself?
No, I'm not classically trained. I don't. I think culinary school is dope, especially if it makes sense. But I don't think it's necessarily like needed for everyone. I think with kind of anything, you can either learn it by going to school for it, or just kind of doing it for long enough. Um, that's kind of where I feel like I fall in, at least, just because my grandma taught me how to cook. I lived with her
Okay,
when I was
yeah.
younger. She raised me, and that's kind of how we spent time together. She would just like turn nothing into like the most
To
delicious
something.
food ever. Exactly.
Mhm.
You done
So,
brought up the grandma. I have to ask, what's your favorite dish from good old grandma?
oh
good
man.
question.
So my grandma was from the South. She was from Mississippi,
Oh
and
my
she made
gosh.
soul food. I to this day, I just see just the plate of collard greens, cornbread, and a couple pieces of fried chicken, and
Oh my
that's
gosh.
a classic. It's so unhealthy, but it's so good.
Just
It's
based
worth
on
it.
Devante's just like facial reaction alone, you know that you're speaking to him right now.
Oh,
He
that
feels
soul
it in his
food.
soul.
I feel it,
Hey,
bro.
look,
Yeah.
that's where we from, man. That's where I'm from, and that's what I know.
Cool. So do you
Especially,
do
yeah.
so
Go
do you
ahead.
do cooking full time, or are you just more of like a side hustle you're trying to like make it to a big thing?
I do it part time now.
Okay.
It's kind of like the side gig, my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5. Um,
Respect.
but
Nothing wrong
I
with that.
actually work with Alex.
Okay.
We work at the same place, and that's how I met
The
this
same place to
wonderful
not be
person.
mentioned.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh no, we know all the rules that you guys have to go. But then I have to ask him, what was that? Because what you do in cooking are totally opposite, spectrums of the career choice. What was that light bulb moment that like, hey, I want to turn my passion for cooking into like a real substantial like following, making money, an actual profession?
Yeah, so the reason why I'm not going to mention this place's name is because it doesn't necessarily like fulfill me. Like when you do something, it either drains your battery or fills it up.
Mhm.
Max.
It only drains, and it's been like that for a while. And
Can do that.
just kind of the corporate landscape. But
Right.
I was talking to my girlfriend, and she was just like, "Yo, I think you need to really do something to shift your focus away from that and kind of
Mm,
pour back into yourself."
a
So
hobby.
I was just like, man, actually, I was like, that's when I was like, let me start this cookbook. I've been saying I'm gonna do it. Let me do it. So I started, and like I got past like the story section of it, and when it got to the time where I was gonna be like, all right, let me put some recipes in here, I was just like, I don't know what I'm gonna put.
Yeah, you
I
got no
don't know which
recipes yet.
direction I'm gonna take this. So that's when I was like, well, let me just see what people like. So I just started posting videos. I also use
Okay.
it as an excuse to kind of learn how to edit videos and whatnot. Just because I feel like that's a cool skill.
It's a great skill.
I'd say you've been doing a great job with it. You've been getting a lot of attention on social media so far, and uh, you know, with all that attention you're getting, are you thinking about being a social media chef, or like I know you said you were thinking maybe private chef or food truck, but have you given a thought like being in the reality TV realm? Is that something that's crossed your mind?
I think it'd be cool. I myself have massive stage fright, so I think it'd be cool, but I think it would be one of those things where like I would definitely have to rise to the occasion every
Sure.
single time, and it
Mm,
wouldn't come as naturally as if I was just doing it for the love of the game.
We talked a little bit about this before, but you remember that show I told you about, Next Level Chef?
Yeah.
That show, man, they are always asking you to rise to the occasion. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but the idea is like they are having to run to a podium full of ingredients and they have to just grab whatever they can and whatever they get, they have to make something amazing with it. It's like every
yeah.
time they have to come and pull something out of their ass just to come out with some good kind of food. And some of them they go crazy with it, and others they get screwed because like for example, the guys who are really tall, huge advantage because as the podium rises or goes away, they got those longer arms that they can reach down and reach up and just really grab stuff with no problem.
So
But
so Benny, what's what's your go-to meal that you would like if you were in that situation, you had to grab stuff like Alex is saying, whatever ingredient is up there, what's your go-to meal that you would make, on the spot? Like right now you told us
Ooh.
you're gonna make pasta because you had pasta, but
true.
in that situation, you had all the ingredients. You're like, this is what I'm gonna make.
Any ingredient, just whatever's there.
Yeah, like if like you got lobster, you got steak,
Right.
you got
Or
every ingredient that you can think of.
right. To reframe another way, what's your signature dish, right? If you were to say, "Hey, Benny, make me my like your go-to dish. Any ingredient you want in the world, what you got?"
Man, I'm super simple. So like I so whenever I had first met my girlfriend, you know, we had been talking for a little bit, and then she came over, and then I was like, let me make you dinner. And my go-to for this was just steak frites, and then I made a l'entrecôte sauce.
Those are pretty good.
Um, Super simple. People think it's amazing because it's steak, so it is. Who doesn't love French fries? And then the sauce I made is just super buttery, salty, herbaceous, and it's just like, dude, you took
Can't
like
go wrong.
40 minutes to do this.
And then 10 minutes to eat it.
Yeah.
Preach.
I see. So it'd be steak frites. What is it now? Is it still steak frites?
Oh yeah. She's also a fan of my I do like this pasta alla vodka, and she loves that
Oh,
sauce.
Ooh, pasta
yum.
alla vodka.
Vodka
Oh
sauce.
yeah.
What's it like cooking with vodka sauce? I've never had the opportunity to cook with any alcohol before, so I've always wondered like how
Not
it
even
works.
with like a wine. Not even like
No,
trying to
I haven't.
Interesting.
I need to.
You should.
To be
Maybe.
fair, I would say the alcohol is a pretty inert flavor. It mostly cooks off.
Right.
It's just because it's alcohol. It works a little bit better at deglazing than just like
I
water
mean,
or
I can't
chicken
get
stock.
buzzed off this, Ben.
I mean,
You don't want
I'll give you a
soda
beer with
water.
it.
This isn't White Claw. This is soda water.
Just get a pairing, dog.
No way he's bringing out the White Claw right now.
Just spend the extra $75, get a wine pairing with your meal, Alex. Just easy as that.
Hey, you know, if you could get buzzed off of vodka pasta, Devante probably eat it every day.
But I would
Right,
probably
one
eat
day.
it every day.
An easy one that I learned is just like a clam linguine pasta of like a white wine sauce. That's
Ooh.
very simple, easy to make. You know, you
Those
get
are really
good,
good
delicious white wine. You're done. That's where that like wine flavor, like not the alcohol part, the wine part is where the flavor comes in from.
Anthony, we're gonna exchange some notes after this.
So Ben, I gotta ask, like, for now, you've been doing your online presence through TikTok and Instagram, and it seems like I kind of I was snooping through your profile. It seems like you started
Stalker
last year,
alert.
yeah, last year, like in December timeframe. So it's like very recent. Like it's been like 3-4 months. So within those 3-4 months, like what have you most found challenging, in what you do, and then like what have you found most exciting about what you do?
Um, as far as the biggest challenge is just kind of the consistency, because like I have to get ingredients, plan everything out, and then trying to do that with a 9 to 5, and then we have a kid he's 14, so he's just in every sport imaginable. He's on a basketball a tournament team. He's doing 7-on-7. He just joined a soccer team. Like,
Dang, boy's busy.
oh yeah,
That's why you're cooking. He's a growing boy.
exactly. He eats everything. But between all of that, I've kind of struggled a bit to find my footing and to like figure out when exactly I can do everything that I need to, especially with like longer recipes where like maybe it takes like a few hours, or even I'm working on one now where I'm doing ribs, and I'm doing a sous vide on the ribs for 24 hours. So they just come out
Dang.
hella
Like
All
tender.
off the bone. Yeah.
Oh yeah, tenderness.
I remember you let me try one of your rib recipes one time, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I did. I think I brought some into the office.
Hey, you did. Oh, I remember. I don't think I know.
Wait, so
I
for
remember
those
those
ribs, you sous vide them, and then do you smoke them after, or you just straight up sous vide and serve?
So since I live in an apartment, I have a smoke gun like bars use to like smoke cocktails.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
I'll pull them out the sous vide, get them relatively dry, and then I'll wrap them in plastic wrap, and then I'll just insert the hose from the smoke gun in there, and then wrap it down, and then let it go for a few minutes.
Okay. So it gives it that smoky taste.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So
So what's
I
the
got-
most exciting then?
The most exciting, just kind of the stuff that keeps happening, man. Like people are viewing the videos, I'm getting likes, like people are following me. I appreciate all of that. Just from the aspect of like I had no idea what was gonna happen, and people seem to vibe with it. Um, I the other day when I had opened TikTok to like check on it, I saw that spam, like my spam musubi video. I was like, oh my goodness,
Oh
I feel
yeah.
Hey,
this is a high.
awesome.
yeah,
Absolutely.
the official people, the official spam.
Yeah. So just kind of seeing where I can like continue to grow and take this thing.
Do you have a recipe on on one of your TikTok, Instagram that you're most proud of?
Man, I'm proud of all of them. But if I had to pick one, it's probably the most recent one. I just love how like the plating came out. But I served chicken thighs over polenta, and then I topped it off with a chive cilantro gremolata.
That looked pretty good, man. I saw that one.
Thank you. I was super happy with how that one came out.
Yeah. I have to ask.
Oh,
For the sliders.
Okay.
Was that for only you, for your family, or for a party? Because there's no way you made that many sliders and just can just demolish them all in
bro,
one
just
setting.
threw them all away or ate them all week.
Yeah, those look pretty good, man.
So I did have my fair share, but it was for me and the fam, and then my kid, he was having a couple friends over for a sleepover, so
perfect.
I figured
Okay,
we can all just kind of dig in on these.
Hey, thanks for bringing some to work, by the way. Oh wait,
I got you. I know a perfect recipe.
yeah, he does.
You gotta buy the cookbook when it comes out.
Oh,
right.
For the first one.
There we go.
I'll give you a signed copy.
Oh, we're making bank
Send
now.
it out to him.
I've never sold that.
The dude you never
Let
told
it
me.
grow. It's an investment. Oh man.
Actually, he's got to sign it out to dude. Tell me.
There you go. Oh
So
man.
how many recipes do you have so far in your cookbook? And how many recipes can you put in a cookbook before it's too many? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like that's kind of up to whoever, but I've been writing them down as I make them because that's my thing. I'm so bad at that.
Gotcha.
And I have about 40 saved right now.
Okay, you have quite a bit. Any of
Nice.
those from
That's a good
grandma?
start.
No, she also never wrote anything down.
Yeah,
I think that's where I get my biggest flaw from.
It's the curse of
no.
home cooking. You just eyeball everything and then you just add to taste. You take a little pinch. You know what's a little pinch? There's no gram to that.
That's true.
You take a
Add
spoonful.
with love.
Have you tried any like social media trends? You know how like there's different like cooks on social media, like they'll all try and make the same thing and put their own little spin or twist on it. Have you ever taken any inspiration from watching others?
I'm trying to think. I usually kind of try to not do that just so I can avoid like plagiarism accusations.
Sure.
But I do know I saw a recent video from Joshua Weissman where he made short rib over polenta, and that's what gave me the idea to use polenta.
Okay.
I used to binge watch his videos like a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, I like his content. It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, they got really muscular. Like, god damn, bro. I mean,
You
I think that's one
somehow.
right. Like, that's one of like the plagues of like chefs is that you see them and they end up like because you're working such long hours, you're eating to like whatever you can get your hands on.
Yep.
So like to really gear your mindset to like, I'm going to do cooking and also going to try to be a healthy living. That's a pretty cool endeavor. Of course, he does it full time, which is more than a lot of us can say. If I got paid to work out, I'd work out too.
Absolutely.
That's very fair. So if everything goes as expected, where are you hoping to be like by the end of all this? Like what else is on the roadmap for Benny Boy Bites?
Man, if I end up becoming a private chef, I don't really know, man. I just kind of want to be well known. I don't know if I want to be like super famous and then like
Don't want
I
to be Gordon
gotta-
Ramsay?
Yeah, I don't know if I have the personality for that. But
You're underselling yourself, Ben. You're
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
cool
you never
guy.
know.
You gotta raise yourself up here.
I don't. That's that stage fright, man. I can't. But
You'll push past
if I
it.
do, fair. You're right. I need to lock in.
You got it. You're here. You're here right now.
It's
You're on stage.
Look, I got you. The wings, they're spreading. Oh,
I got you. The wings. You gonna make us some buffalo wings?
Ooh, I should make some wings. Okay.
Give them
Um,
ideas.
I'll be looking for that video.
I lost my train of thought. What
You're-
was the
no, you're
question?
good.
Well, besides the whole like personal chef, like you said, you also want to try and maybe open up a food truck. But what kind? Let's give a name for your food truck. Do you have like a cuisine you want
Yeah,
to serve at your food truck?
Kind of food.
It would probably be Benny Boy's Bites, and I'm thinking
Solid name.
there's no. Either I do like super simple smash burgers.
Hell
I
yeah.
do like loaded fry plates,
Yes.
which I haven't really seen too many places that do that. Or one of my favorite food trucks is Giovanni's out in Hawaii. It's like
okay.
The shrimp one.
shrimp.
Oh, that place is so good.
Yeah,
Garlic shrimp.
yeah.
Oh,
It's so
He
good.
really got
But
Devante's attention with that one.
hey, I'm a foodie, man. I know more food than I thought I do. But yes, Giovanni's is amazing. If you ever go out, I think it's North Hawaii,
Mhm.
close to right down the street from Matsumoto Ice.
Is that on Oahu or is it on Maui or what island is that?
Oh,
on?
Oahu.
Oahu.
Devante
Yep.
knows he's locked in
Yeah,
now.
locked
Oh
in.
yeah, that's
Okay,
one of my
cool.
favorite places.
But yeah, I would just
Mhm.
open up something like that here because I don't have it. So it'd be for
Yeah.
me.
Mm,
I
And
got
have
you.
like
food.
have
for the
like garlic
soul.
shrimp, all the different stuff, like sell spam musubis out there.
God, you're making me hungry, dog.
Oh man, good thing I
Good.
ate before this.
Like, that's the whole point.
I just ate. You're making me hungry. There's like a Hawaiian food truck here in Austin that I go to. I'm gonna head there tomorrow.
Oh man.
If you ever had so do you like for the food truck scene, like it sounds like it's like heavier foods, which is completely food truck. But for the private chef, if you wanted to take that route, just to kind of go back, what I've never had a private chef, let alone even thought of ever having a private chef because I love to cook too. But what does that entail? Like, is it different jobs? Like, do private chefs also take into account like how much nutrition is in the meal, and then like is it part of their diet, or is that like, am I just thinking like that's a trainer, more like a trainer type deal, or is a private chef along the lines of that as well?
So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Chief. I have not done that level of research, but
Okay, and that's fine.
I
And no,
I would assume that there would be at least some level of that, since most restaurants do have to kind of take that into account and provide those kind of nutritional information facts for their dishes.
I see. Because I'm sure
like
you'll
it
have to put
probably
that in your
depends on-
cookbook.
Probably depends on who hires them too, right? Because they might just say, "Hey, whip me up something that you think is good, or give me something meaty, or I want some seafood today." Like,
All right.
or they might just say, "Hey, tell me what you recommend, and I'll eat it."
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't know what a private chef would entail. Like if it's like you said, hey Benny, give me some. I'm feeling seafood today, and you're like, I got you, dog.
He just whips it out and
You
just
whip up some
starts
seafood.
going to
I don't know.
town.
Or they're like, I want to be healthy this week, and so just whip me up healthy food every day, and then those are dishes that you got to think of, right? And so
Mhm.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, my problem every day is trying to figure out what to make for dinner. What, like if I want to make it at home, I have to think every day, what do I need to make? And so that in itself can be stressful. And then now you have to think about what to make for someone else that, you may work for as a private chef. So it's just like stress on top of stress, because it's like, what you like to eat, but now you got to figure out what they like to eat. And then, will they like it? I'm sure they will, but it's just like an interesting thought that I always thought about for private chefs.
Devante, it's simple, man. If you're good enough as a chef, you ain't worried or sweating. You're just whipping up the food, and they're gonna like it, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I'll be the first person to tell Gordon Ramsay, what is this? No, I was kidding. I'm like, what is this?
Actually,
What
if
is
you've seen his kiddos, they give him shit all the time. They'll be like, I don't like your way that dad makes his eggs. And he'll be like, what's wrong with my eggs? And then he's like, you add too much blah. And like, sometimes I just want them fried. And he's like, what, are you kidding me?
Sometimes the simplest is the best. Sometimes
Yeah.
I don't want to think too hard about it.
Yeah. This is
So
true.
so Benny, I have to ask for. I keep asking, but because I really want to know. So there's like dishes that there's probably a dish that you yourself make and eat. But if you were to make this and give this to someone else, they would be like, "What the heck is that contraption?" Is there a dish like that for you? You know that you make, but you're like, "I eat this all the time. It's normal to me." But for someone else, if they were to see you eating it, they'd be like, "What the heck?"
Don't say
Uh,
anchovies.
I don't. Not just out the can, but that's for sure. I don't know if it's like if anyone would say like, "What the hell?" because it's bad or because it's just like a struggle meal. But like if I'm hungry and I feel extremely lazy, I'll make like some ground beef and then like a box of mac and cheese and then
Oh
just
yeah.
mix it together.
Oh, that's like a hamburger helper.
Yeah,
Have
exactly.
y'all have y'all seen like the I guess I don't know if it's a trend, but it's like a video clip of like quote unquote boy kibble of like just
Uh,
ground beef and rice, and that's it. 'Cause it's like protein dense, and then rice is such a like, it's like a filling carb. You know,
yeah.
you don't need to eat a lot of it to be full, and so it's called like boy kibble.
Can't believe that.
I hope
stuff
they
like that.
add
That's
salt
a true
at
struggle
least.
meal. That's a true struggle meal. Just ground beef and rice.
Like for a snack, here's one that I used to do, which was normal back in the day. I don't think anybody will think it's normal now. I don't know. The older people might think, but it's a peppermint and pickle. Like you put a peppermint stick inside of a pickle, and then you leave it overnight, and then
What?
it dissolves in the pickle.
Same Anthony.
Whoa, wait.
And so it's called peppermint stick and pickle. Like you just put the peppermint
Like-
stick inside the pickle.
Like a peppermint
You,
stuff.
you
So
ate you ate that for real?
Yeah, like as a snack. It's like Kool-Aid pickles, you know, like
so it's like an actual peppermint, like like a
a peppermint stick, like the ones from
white, red.
Christmas. Yeah, from
Oh,
Christmas, a peppermint
okay.
stick. You just stick it in the pickle, and then you leave it in the fridge overnight, and it marinates or whatever, and dissolves. The next day,
Bro,
you
you
eat the
good?
pickle. You know, like, hey, that's why I said, like, you guys might not think it's normal, but that was like a thing back in the day that I guess
This
the
is-
older generation. That's the older
Older gen-
generation. They
No,
like my parents' age, like
that's
our parents' age.
back in the day for you.
Oh, my.
Never heard.
Maybe I was struggling, bro.
Bro,
Honestly.
Rose reminded me of the first time that I watched
the
The
heck?
Parent Trap, and Lindsay Lohan
No.
was like,
Okay.
"We put peanut butter on our Oreos," and I thought that was weird back then. Now I'm like, okay, it's fine, but
Peanut
hearing
butter on
this, that's
Oreos
a
is
whole
fine.
other thing.
Okay, how about
he's not
Do you
wrong.
Still
It
do
is a
that.
thing.
yeah,
is a thing.
exactly.
It's a
I believe that was a
popular
thing.
Chicago, South Side, Mississippi Delta, and Texas snack.
Yes, I'm telling
Which
you.
part of your family is from Chicago?
Well, we're from Texas.
It's also a pretty strong tradition in the African American community. So maybe we're not. Maybe me and Alex are not the right.
I saw that fist go up.
But
Careful, you don't open up that fist now, okay? We don't want to go. We don't want to go that direction.
But that's what I'm talking about. You know, like
To
that's
be
the type
fair,
of,
like
of off, food that you may make. That's
right,
that's the type of I'm talking about here.
like for me, like I would do like just white rice and seaweed. That's it. Just like
But that's normal.
That's normal.
just a
That's
struggle
fire
meal.
though.
That's good, right? But
Yeah.
it's just it's different, So sorry for judging you and your pickle, peppermint pickle.
Hey, yo, Anthony! Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is a
Ben-
this, we
Benny
keep
Boy's
this
like,
PG
where-
here.
where is this
Come on,
going,
chill, bro.
I'm trying to think of another weird one.
Devante's
Uh,
peppermint on his pickle, bro. It's just we don't need to talk about that. I don't need that
That's-
image in my head.
Um,
I was thinking like fried chicken and spaghetti or like fried
Oh.
catfish and spaghetti.
Actually, I've
Like-
seen fried catfish and spaghetti though. That one's actually not too bad. They're both heavy. It's a heavy meal.
Oh yeah, but like that was normal for me growing up, and then I find out people are like, "What? You eat those two things together?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
It's like
I don't-
oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say this was the first time I had ever heard peppermint and pickle. I'm willing to try it, but I'm not gonna do it. Like, I would have to be like given that.
All
You hear
right.
that,
Next time
Devante?
we'll exchange food. So Benny Boy Bites will make something for Dude You Never Told Me, and I will bring my offering of a pickle and peppermint. Peppermint
Anthony,
pickle.
we'll bring something
This
as well, just in case the pickle is not that great.
this seems one-sided, but I'm down for it.
That's some
I haven't
weird
had it in a long time. So.
Dude You Never Tell Me crossover with Benny Bites potluck coming
Oh,
up.
for real?
Yes,
We'll
Meal
make it
swapping.
we will make it happen.
Oh man, dude, man, I gotta ask, man, have you ever had anything horrific happen in the kitchen? And if so, what happened, man?
So I'm not very fond of baking. Um,
Oh,
like making breads is about as far as I'll go. I like sometimes I like to make like brioche and stuff, but like cakes, brownies, desserts, I don't really have too much of a sweet tooth, so I've never really cared too much for any of that. Um, and one time when I was trying to make some cheesecake, it just did not work out super well
ooh,
for me. And this
Cheesecake's pretty
is,
hard.
what happened?
so you know how you're kind of supposed to temper your custard in
Mhm.
order to, make sure it doesn't turn into scrambled eggs?
I don't have a single clue. I've never made cheesecake.
This is like the most crucial part of a cheesecake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whenever you're mixing the custard, you want to slowly add in just a little bit of your hot liquid so that way it can like bring the eggs up to temperature slowly and they don't cook. Otherwise, they'll start to form curds and your custard will just be like a souffle. Um, so I had not really known that, and so I went through the whole process and like I made like a very simple like blueberry compote to put on, thought I was being fancy, and it just was not super great. And it was also a dessert that I had shared with other people.
Oh no.
So it was quite embarrassing.
What was the backlash?
I was tasked with going to Tom Thumb and picking up a cheesecake.
That is true embarrassment
that's
right
real.
there. I'll give you that.
My
I think
bad,
that-
guys.
Oh no.
I made
That's
a
rough.
similar mistake. I was trying to make like eggs Benedict. So like, poached egg, hollandaise sauce, everything like that. So I got the poached egg perfectly right. I'm trying to make the hollandaise sauce. I had everything on too high of a heat. And so I turned to scrambled eggs. So it ended up being just a poached egg. It's on top of my poached egg. Just egg 24/7. Oh, with a dash of lemon.
Hot.
With a dash of lemon.
Did you
It's funny
still
as
add
heck.
the hollandaise, or did
So
you?
I had to redo it a couple of times just to make sure it's like better. So I eventually did make a good hollandaise sauce. It took a while, but like by that time the poached egg was like kind of room temperature, and so like and then I think the heat from the poached egg it cooked the yolk inside of it as well. So it was less of like a runny egg, more of like a jam egg.
Oh,
So
well, I'm sure it still
Okay.
tasted good
I
though.
had to try,
Even when
I
you
order all the
messed up,
time.
as long as it's still edible, you didn't mess up that bad.
Yes, learning
That's
opportunity as well. I've never failed to make a hollandaise sauce now.
Hey,
Learning.
I need your recipe.
We'll
I think that's a
exchange.
good segue into the next topic that I wanted to talk with you about. What kind of advice would you give to someone who's thinking about swapping to the culinary career? And uh, like, what's some piece of advice you would even give yourself in the past, like as you've gone through this journey already?
Man, I would tell anybody or myself, just do it, bro. Just jump in, just headlong rush into it, and figure it out as you go.
Trial by
It's
fire.
exactly because you're not going to learn outside the kitchen.
True.
That's true. Speaking of learning outside the kitchen, well, I guess rather this is learning inside the kitchen. I gotta know. Tell me about your knife skills, man. I've been curious. I've been thinking about this whole time.
My knife skills,
Yeah,
I
bro.
mean, I
Because
think
you
they're
said you don't have like a lot of like you didn't go to culinary school, so I'm just curious. Like, are you do you bear claw it? Like that's my understanding is how most chefs do it, right? So like, how did you learn? Did you self teach yourself, or like tell me a bit about that?
I kind of do that a little bit. So I'll grab the knife like right at where the handle and blade meet together, and then wrap my fingers around it. Just because like I saw that's what you're supposed to do, but you're supposed like the guy that I was watching like pinched up higher on the blade. I'm just gonna do what's comfortable. So
Don't
I
cut those
feel like
fingers off,
that's
bro.
the safest thing to do.
Yeah,
And then,
have you cut yourself?
oh yeah, I cut myself all the time. It's
I feel like you have to as a chef, right?
not all the time. I don't want to say all the time, but like
At
at
least once or
least
twice.
like yeah, at least like once, like maybe a quarter or a half. Like I'll just like nick myself a little bit.
Sure.
When I was trying to like earlier when I was like learning, I definitely like I had cut like the side of my thumb on a mandolin because I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing.
Oh, yeah, those
Um,
those are notorious for that, brother.
oh yeah, and you learn from it quick.
Mhm. That was the first thing my wife told me when we got one. She said, "Alex, be careful. This is how you lose fingers." I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Well, you just keep going, and you don't pay attention. Next thing you know, it's your finger that gets sliced."
Exactly.
There's
It's
that.
a kitchen tool I have a healthy fear of now.
You
Get
have
those
that.
chainmail gloves.
Yeah. Or even like ours came with this little plastic bit that you used to push down on it so that way it hit the plastic part before it ever gets to your hand.
Mm, those are super good. The one I have, it was just like a super bare bones, like a smart mandolin.
I got you.
So how long
Very
did it
fair.
take for you to get comfortable with like cutting at a good speed?
Probably too soon. Because I never really, I don't try to be like fast. I just try to make sure my cuts are accurate.
Okay.
But with like vegetables and like every now and then, if I'm like recording a video, I'll try to like do the whole like quick chop.
Right.
He's trying to be
Gotta sauce them
But
in
impressive. I
there.
see that.
exactly, but that's kind of just for show. And I would say like just go as fast as you need to.
Have you ever cooked anything with sushi?
I
I'm sorry. I know it came out wrong, but
Yeah, I
you
was
know
like-
what I meant. You know what I meant. Like, have you ever tried preparing sushi before? Is what I meant. I know you don't cook sushi, obviously. I mean, you can, but
just cook sushis, but nah, I haven't made like traditional sushi or like a roll, but I do sometimes I'll do like fried crispy rice. And then I'll do like the salmon with the spicy mayo.
hey, if you ever need some help or want to learn about making some sushi rolls, look right above you, bro. We got ourselves the sushi man right there.
What?
What is this turning
Devante.
into?
Oh.
He's
You're
right above him.
You're pointing to me above
No,
you.
I said right above him, not me.
I was like,
Yeah, right above Ben, not me. I mean, Anthony, maybe you've been doing some sushi on the side I don't know about. You want to tell us?
not like professional. It's like
I got so panicked.
I sat there like, bro,
Anthony's like, what?
I'm Vietnamese, dog.
Yeah,
I'm sure Vietnamese people could do sushi. Come on now.
yeah, we can always link up and do some sushi, man. I know a lot
Hell
of
yeah.
sushi chefs, professional sushi chefs, so they can always give you tips and tricks.
Hell yeah, I'll definitely take that. I want to do some sushi. It's not something that like I have made sushi like once or twice, but I haven't really
It's tough, man.
messed around with it.
I'll tell you that. Like the cuts, they have to be on par. That's why I was asking
Oh,
such
yeah.
art, not your knife skills.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing steak. No,
Can't go wrong with steak. Very fair.
All right, one final question. If you had to cook your last meal before the world ends, what are you making?
ooh, one last.
Oh, and this
meal.
is for everybody too. Everybody's got to answer this question, but Ben, we want to hear yours especially.
Man, that's tough. I keep wanting to go back to that plate with the chicken greens and the cornbread. But if I had to cook one last thing, I would just make myself hella spam musubi, and I would
That
just
sounds
go
good.
into a food coma eating those.
Yeah,
I'd have 50 of them.
that's a great
Hear
way to
that,
end the
spam?
world.
You may not be sponsored yet, but I'm just saying he likes your stuff.
He'll end the world with their last meal, spam musubi.
Don't sleep on spam, guys.
Dude, that's delicious. I
It
use
is
so
spam
good.
for like a fried rice. Oh, so good. But that would be my last meal before the world ends. I just want to make fried rice. It's my ultimate comfort food. You know, the first thing I ever learned how to make was fried rice. You just throw whatever you got in the fridge with some day old rice. Boom, done.
Listen, if it's up to me, guys, I'm throwing together some pasta, some spaghetti pasta specifically, some good old spaghetti meat sauce that I make personally, and throwing some French bread, and I'm gonna just go into my own food coma off that pasta, bro. I'm gonna eat till I drop. Like it's spaghetti. Spaghetti is literally my favorite meal of all time. I think if I had to pick one. So yeah,
There
that's
you
me,
go.
man.
What about you, Devante?
I have a
And I
lot.
know you've given it a lot of thought, Devante.
There's a lot, but if the world were to end tomorrow, I'm just gonna do the simplest Japanese meal I can think of, and it's literally called TKNG. It's the word is tamago kake natto gohan, which is a bowl of rice with natto, which is a fermented bean, and then you just crack an egg on top, like a raw egg. And then you just put some soy sauce, and that's it. That's the most classic meal that I can think of with a sour plum. So that would be
Nice.
my last meal here on this earth.
Solid.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, you should try it. I have to send you a link to it. But it's
Man,
different. It's
We
different.
just need to all link up and just start cooking together, just everybody make their own meal, and then we just have like basically a potluck, like Anthony was saying earlier.
Company lunch.
Yeah, put it all in the company dime. Awesome. Well, Devante, Anthony, do y'all have any other questions for Benny Boy here?
That was my last one, dog.
Well, I have a
Ben?
request. He's got
Okay.
to try the peppermint pickle.
For you, I'll do it.
Well, both are inexpensive.
Easily
We
procurable.
want the video. We want the video, bro.
Peppermint pickle, dog.
Ben's gonna make his own, pickle thing, and then put own peppermint, all homemade. That's how it's gonna be.
And then,
Oh,
you're
that would be
gonna
crazy.
tag dude you never told me and be like, it's for them.
Hey,
That
I
could
like
go
the
kinda
idea,
hard.
actually.
That'll be the
Oh,
collab.
yeah.
Okay. All right, Ben. You gotta tell everybody, where can they follow you on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube? Where are we going? Where are we showing the people?
Where can we see more of Benny Boy Bites?
I got you. It's I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram. I'm gonna be coming to YouTube short soon. And you can find me by typing in Benny_boys_bites.
There you go.
And we'll have the link at the bottom of our show notes so that all of our listeners out there can find out where exactly to find you.
Well, awesome. Ben,
That's it.
it was a pleasure having you. Thank you so much for joining us and for being a part of Dude Tell Me. All right. I think that wraps this up.
Thank you, Ben. Have a great one.
Appreciate you guys.
Talk to you later, dog.
Dude, you never told me.